system. I mean, if you have solutions, our solutions to this is simply really standing in your power,
Yes.
right? And not fighting, but building. And build in silence. You don't have to let your right hand know what your left hand doing sometimes. That's what my mom used to say.
Yep.
Right? You build.
Yep.
Just build. This is how you escape these tentacles. You love yourself, right? You embrace in that love frequency, and you build. Because when you're in the love frequency, you're going to build it, and you're going to produce after its own kind, which is love. All right? This is how you escape these things, through love and compassion.
Yes.
Don't get caught up in the fight, man. This is, if you want to fight, okay, you build. That's how you fight. You build. You build and you create.
Yes.
And you release yourself from these tentacles.
All right. Now, Sierra just put in her request for a card reading. We're going to get to you in just a moment. But let me get on my soapbox here just for a moment. All right.
Who was that?
I just got on my soapbox.
Oh, my God. I cannot sometimes.
All right. But this message is for the melanated people. Mark the time. It's an hour and 25 minutes into the video. This is the message for the melanated people. Okay? Now, while making this this presentation, one of the things that definitely came to mind is the question that a lot of melanated people ask. Like, what do the black people, black community need to do in order to take their power back? And some of the things, it's like, oh, we should create our own communities. We should create our own schools. We should do this, create our own this and that. And I want to say to you today that that is not the cure-all for the problems that are going on in the black community. And please understand, when I'm saying black, I'm talking about just as the culture. We're not talking about identifying as being black or anything of that nature. Do not get it twisted. We're just talking about the culture. We're talking about a group of people in a sense, okay? But here's the thing, right? This is the solution for all melanated people's problems. And the first thing is to know who you are. Okay? If you know who you are, that is going to that's going to eliminate so many of your problems.
That's like 60% of the problem.
Okay? Because case in point, like for example, the young lady who was supposed to be running in the Olympics. I don't know her name. One of y'all probably put it in the chat as far as her name. But you know, she got disqualified from running in the Olympics just because she smoked a little weed. Okay?
I gotta say this. I'm sorry. Hold your thought, because you know I'm petty. I'm on the committee tonight. I'm serving and volunteering. Okay? So they want to get this young lady in trouble for doing a little, whoop-de-whoop, okay? But correct me if I'm wrong, and somebody could put it in the chat, because maybe I was dreaming. Maybe it's a dream I had. But I know for sure these mofos, okay, this is why you really got to step into your God and goddess energy, right? These mofos, I think it was about a month ago or a month and a half ago, okay? They were offering joints for jabs. That's all I'm going to say. So it's okay, when you give somebody a joint to come and get some Vaseline, okay? But this young lady who is using this to soothe her, that's not okay. How do they know she didn't take part in the joints for jabs?
And if they find out she did, then it's okay?
Would that be okay? if she's doing the joints for jabs. But that's all I gotta say on that. I was just serving on the committee real quick.
Okay. But once again, for the melanated community, if you know who you are and you're solid in who you are, it is going to eliminate a huge chunk of your problems. Because if you think about it, just hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. A lot of the reasons why the melanated people experience so much of the hardship that they experience is that because they're wanting to be included in something they didn't create.
Right, like me, look at me, I'm important. Help me, see me, look at me.
Right.
Involve me. You know.
But because if you think about it, the Olympics was something that was created in Greece. Has nothing to do with melanated people. Even when you look back into for all of my brothers and sisters that pledge sororities, like one of the reasons why the black fraternities and sororities were created was because they couldn't be involved in the white fraternities and sororities.
So-called white.
Okay. Now, if you look at the white sororities and fraternities, they're all Greek. So they were actually more in their culture than us. But because we couldn't be included, we had to go and create our own and pledge to a Greek god.
See, this is part of the confusion and not knowing who you are and so badly wanting to be accepted, into something else that really don't really want you there. Right. That's the problem. So when you realize who you are, when you step into your God and goddess energy, you won't feel the need to want to force your way into something or someplace that doesn't have a place for you at that particular table.
Right.
You will start to build your own table.
Right. Speaking of tables, even when you go back to the civil rights movement,
oh boy,
one of the things that really kicked things off was that actually two things. I'm gonna point out two points. The first one, wanted to ride on the buses. Okay? What some of you all may not have known was that there were black-owned operating buses during that time.
Now that's the part that got me right there.
There were black-owned bus routes that were running during the civil rights movement. Now, even though the odds were against them and they were pretty much forcing them out, making it hard for them to run their business and things of that nature, but they had their own shit. But they had to fight so that they can ride on the white buses. Second thing about the civil rights movement, as far as the sit-in, you want to go and sit down at somebody else's cafe where they serve mostly lunar individuals, okay? When at that time, there were black-owned businesses that had their own cafes, they made their own coffees, and they made pastries better than their counterparts. But it's still, you wanted to fight for inclusion at a table where they didn't want your ass.
We don't understand what is this energy? Okay. What is this?
So, a huge chunk of the problems for the melanated community can be solved if we know who we are.
Know it.
Which is, for one, gods and goddesses.
Not color codes. Not colors. Okay? Gods and goddesses.
Yes. And to be honest, this would actually be the, in my opinion, the solution for the whole world. Because if you really understood that you are a god and goddess, if you're a god and goddess, that means that you can produce whatever you want to produce. You can go wherever you want to go. You can do there's no limits. There are no limits.
You know why? Because then you would be free from those freaking tentacles that is freaking draining your energy. Okay? Once you release from those tentacles, now your energy belongs to you. It's yours.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you step in to your true power.
Yes.
And you start creating. And you start building. Mm-hmm. And you start enjoying your creation. Mm-hmm. Because even if you're a Christian, the Bible says the kingdom of heaven is within. You will find God within here, not in the damn sky with a bed.
Nope.
Okay? It's in here.
Yes.
Right? Again, these are temples. If you want to go to church, open your third eye. That's your church. That's your church.
If you want to go to church, open your third eye. That's a quote. Y'all can tweet that. That is a tweetable thing. If you want to go to church, open your third eye.
Yeah, because look, it sits between the temples. See? It lays right there between your temples. So the real temple is within. All right? If you want to see, just open it.
Wow.
The Bible be telling y'all some shit. I don't know if y'all be listening. I don't know, because
you should be comprehending.
It says, if you for he who sees out of the two eyes, he is blind until he sees out of that one eye. They be telling you these. They be dropping gems in the Bible, but I don't know. Y'all be seeing them. Whew, all these gems is in there.
But yeah,
don't throw out the baby with the bathwater now.
So just understand. Yes, there are some things that really make it difficult for the melanated community, and it also makes it difficult for some other communities as well, because if you don't know your history, it's actually repeating right now, because it's not just difficult for the melanated community exclusively anymore, okay? Because if you look back during the Holocaust, like the ones who were helping the Jews, they also got killed.
Oh.
Okay? And then you go to the civil rights movement, and for those white people that wanted to help the black people, they got it too. And now, in this day and age that we're in right now, even in this age of Aquarius, we do have quite a few of our white people that are on our side, that see the inequality, and they want to bring balance to this world. Mm-hmm. And because those individuals want to bring balance to this world, now they're getting it.
They make it hard for them. This is one. Listen, I want y'all to go look this. Listen, hold on. I'm excited now. Hold on. I'm going to give y'all a video for y'all to go look at. I don't know how long it's going to be up on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't know how long it's going to be up on YouTube. They might take it down because it's full of hella information that you can actually use as nuggets to go and do your own research, and it would not come back void. Okay? I'm gonna put the video in the chat, and you guys copy this video and go and take a look at it, okay? You listen, it's so much information in that video. You have to look at it, guys. You have to look at it. Let me pull up the video, and I don't even know how I'm gonna pull it up here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Which video are you trying to do?
The one that we were looking at today. This one right here.
Yeah, just do that.
I'm put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat right now.
Just copy that.
Because I need y'all after this live to go and look at this video from beginning to end. Make sure you have a notepad, okay, so that you can take notes, because you're gonna need to take notes. Don't just believe what people say.
No.
All right.
No.
Don't believe shit we say. All right. You take that information and you go and do your own research, depending on what is resonating with you. All right. So don't never believe. Be lie is in the name believe.
Yes.
Know what you're doing. Don't believe. No. Hold on. I'm about to put this in the chat right now.
And Sierra, we're about to get to you in just a moment. Peace out.
Peace.